In 1958, the credit union movement in Ireland was introduced by some amazing pioneers. These dedicated volunteers played a central role in the day-to-day operations, using safety deposit boxes to keep the money safe and keeping track of member finances with handwritten receipts. Word of these community-focused organisations quickly spread, and over the next 2 decades, the movement had grown across the island of Ireland, forming many of your own credit unions today. As credit unions evolved, so did your technology. And by the 1970s, you had started to introduce computer systems to your operations. These allowed your staff to record member details and loans digitally, improving operational efficiency. This was even more beneficial as you started opening multiple branches. As you began to scale, new levels of automation were introduced to back-office transactions. Standing orders and direct debits catapulted you into electronic banking services and were a move away from cash. The new millennium brought with it a surge of ideas that transformed credit unions. Heralding these changes was the creation of Ireland's first Windows-based credit union banking system, Locus. While previous back-office systems had been little more than simplistic green screens with fields to enter information, Locus offered a more user-friendly way to view member accounts. The first online banking solution for credit unions, CU Online, was launched in 2007. Having this solution meant that members could now pay bills, transfer funds, and apply for loans, all online. With your banking systems now holding a wealth of data on your members, business intelligence software made it possible to make that data more valuable than ever. You could create targeted marketing campaigns and deep dive into how your members interact with your services. Speaking of services, credit union branches became a hub of activity with the introduction of kiosks. Your members could access services both at the counter and by themselves. Kiosks offered a way to lodge money directly, technology that banks couldn't even offer yet. And let's not forget 2018, one of the busiest years for compliance, with legislation for GDPR, CCR, and PSD2 taking effect. Transactions on average became 4 times longer. However, an increase in self-serve technology, such as digital member onboarding and e-signatures, positioned you as viable contenders to the banks. And now, your members can experience the best of both worlds. Access to self-service technology, both in-branch and on the go, means they can manage their finances from wherever they are. Credit unions have come a long way since 1958, with a lot of legislative changes and technological advancements along the way. Despite these changes, the mission of the credit union has stayed the same: not-for-profit organisations that exist to serve their members. Here at Wellington IT, we're extremely proud to have worked alongside you for over 35 years. Over the years, we've grown our teams, expanded our training programs, invested in our shared services infrastructure, and increased the number of third-party partners we work with, so that we can offer you more choice than ever. We're excited to keep working in partnership with you in this ever-evolving industry to help build and sustain the credit union of the future.